Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to your 2019 forecast for March. I did a video earlier for Sagittarius, but I messed up the whole video, so I have to redo it again, unfortunately. But yeah, so I'm going to be doing a 2019 March uh, forecast for you. Before I jump into the reading, I just want to let you know that I will be pulling some angel cards for you at the end of the reading, so make sure you watch this video until the end. I have my angel cards here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick 4 cards, 1 card for each week in March, and I'm going to pull an overall card as well too to tell you what the energies are going to be for the month of March. Okay, the first thing that I want to mention is that we will be going into Mercury retrograde season. So if you don't know what Mercury retrograde is and you're new to understanding what Mercury retrograde is, you can always click the link below. And that video I created just to give everybody a better understanding and an idea of what Mercury retrograde is. Okay. So yeah, a Mercury retrograde is going to be happening on March 5th, by the way, in the sign of Pisces. Okay, and I'll discuss more where that's happening in your chart. The first thing I want to mention is that Venus on March 1st is going to be entering Aquarius. Okay, and Aquarius is an air sign, so it works very well with Sagittarius. Okay, now Sagittarius is going to be experiencing that happening in Sagittarius, Capricorn, and then we have Aquarius. So your third house is going to be having Venus in your third house, okay? And the third house represents anything to do with communication, okay? So some of you may be, lacking in communication, and that's a big thing for Sagittarius right now because Sagittarius has Jupiter. You have Jupiter in your sign, okay? Whether you're a rising Sagittarius or you're a sun Sagittarius or you're a moon Sagittarius, you have Jupiter in Sagittarius right now. And Jupiter is the giver of gifts and luck. So when you have an aspect like, Venus entering your third house, Venus is the ruler of love. So when you have that in your third house, the third house is communication. And because Mercury is going to be retrograding and Mercury rules Gemini, there is going to be, an ability or a need. It's more of a need to communicate more with your, people you love and in your relationships. So some of you may not want to communicate, but it's important that you do communicate and you try to communicate because I am sensing that a lot of you, because Venus is going to be sextile Jupiter, a lot of you are going to have opportunities through your love, through your relationships. But if you fail to communicate, that can really backfire on you. So, Sagittarius, it's so important that you communicate and you let your partner know how you feel. And if there's things that are bothering you, talk about it. I know sometimes you don't want to express the way you feel about some things, but it's important that you at least try to express how you feel. Okay, because I sense a lot of you have luck in love, and your love, through your love relationships, that's where the luck is going to find you. So if you're looking for luck, then your love life, your communicating through your love life is really going to help you. Okay, so if you have a partner, if you're in a relationship with somebody, if you're dating somebody, I know when you're first dating somebody, sometimes you don't want to express much to that person because it's a new relationship. But if you're with somebody already and you're in a relationship with someone already, then you should make yourself, you should talk to that person, okay, and not leave them in the loop. And because we're going to be having Uranus leaving Aries, going into Taurus, okay, that is going to be entering, a new stage for you. Okay, it's going to be entering a new stage, which is the 12th house. So a lot of you are going to be having sorry, not the 12th house. It's going to be moving into your 6th house. Okay. So you're moving from Uranus being in your 5th house to your 6th house. And your 6th house talks about your daily life, your daily activities, your daily work. What are you doing daily in your life? Are you working a job that you don't like? Maybe you're going to be changing that job. Maybe you're going to be changing the way you approach your health, the way you go ahead and live your life in terms of the things that you do in your life, the day-to-day things, okay? Your health. Health and your day-to-day job rules the 6th house. So if we go Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries is in the 5th house. Aries is more about, for you in your chart, is romance. So some of you may have had ups and downs in your romantic life, but now because things are changing and the signs are moving, the planets are moving and the signs are going to have new planets, you're going to be more focused on your day-to-day routine. Some of you are interested in kind of moving to the next level. A lot of Sagittariuses have opportunities now. You have a lot of opportunities coming to you, and it's important that you take advantage of these opportunities because we will be having a new moon in Pisces, okay? And the new moon in Pisces for you is representing your home, okay? So some of you are dealing with issues in your home, okay, surrounding your home life. Maybe some of you are getting ready to maybe move into a new place, or you're thinking of moving. Some of you are looking to redecorate your home as well too. And a great time for Sagittarius to redecorate their home is in the month of March, okay? To plan it, not to do it, but to plan it. And the reason why I say plan is because Mercury is retrograde. So when Mercury is retrograde, it's ideal to actually plan things instead of actually implementing. So you don't want to implement anything, you want to plan. Some of you might want to redesign your home, plan it out, write it down. Plan it out, write it down, and then implement in the month of April, okay? Now, we're going to also have the sun moving into Aries, and that's going to be happening on the 20th because there's going to be a full moon in Libra. So the full moon in Libra is going to be focused mainly on partnerships because Libra represents relationships and Aries represents the self. So some people are really looking to balance between self and partnership, okay? And for Sagittarius, Libra is a perfect sign for you because Libra is an air sign and Sagittarius is a fire sign. So a lot of you are going to be benefiting from this full moon because there's people in large groups that can potentially help you reach the goals that you want to reach. Okay, some of you are talking to people that can help you get to the next level. Sagittarius is ready to move to the next level. Okay, so some of you are ready to move to the next level, but you need to facilitate that. And March is going to be the month for you to facilitate your goals, to facilitate what you want. Okay, so if you want something, okay, you can get it, Sagittarius, but you need to make sure that you're doing things in a way where you are not sabotaging yourself. Some of you are sabotaging yourself. And I know that you guys are a lot smarter than that, not needing to sabotage yourself. Okay, so what do I mean by sabotaging? Well, because Gemini is in your 7th house, and it goes retrograde, okay? Mercury goes retrograde. It's important to understand that, you know, the communication for you is imperative. When you're not communicating and you're just kind of like letting things happen without really implementing things, then you're letting your luck go. So the reason why I'm doing these videos is because I want you to really know that you have an opportunity to get anything that you want, especially by the full moon, because the full moon is going to be a full moon in Libra, and Libra is all about, groups, being in groups, your deepest desires. So the question that I want you to ask yourself, what is it that you really want? What is it that you really want? What is it that you really want to work towards? Because I think a lot of you, for a very long time, Sagittarius, you've wanted to accomplish something, okay? But it might seem like you have been set back. Now, the thing is that, even people who are lucky sometimes feel set back, but they just don't know how to use your luck. So you need to be able to know how to use your luck. And I'm telling you, this whole entire reading, the main thing that you should be focused on is your communication. Your communication this month is going to be very imperative for you because there's romance on the horizon, okay? And there's a lot of stuff going on with your family life, okay? Developments happening in your family life, and you're ready to move to the next level, all right? Now, another thing that I want to mention is that you're going to be having Gemini at the end of the month. Mars is going to be entering Gemini. And Mars entering Gemini means that you're going to be having, heavy communication is going to be happening or required of you by your partner. Okay, because Gemini is in your 7th house. So some of you have a partner that really wants to communicate and move things forward. Some of you are also going to be, waiting to hear from a partner, or they're waiting on you, one or the other. Okay, so there needs to be some sort of balance in terms of understanding that. That's why we have the full moon in Libra. The full moon in Libra is telling everybody, okay, generally, especially you, that you need to have balance between yourself and your partnerships. If you're just focused on yourself all the time and you say, why me, why me, why me, but you're not focused on everybody else or, the other person, then you're not balancing out what you need for yourself. So it's important that Sagittarius has a balance between the self and partnership, communication, non-communication. You got to have a balance. Okay. Family life and career balance. So if you're able to do that in March, even though Mercury's retrograde, and kind of train yourself to have this kind of balance that you need, you're going to be a lot more successful in your endeavors than just trying to do everything on your own. Because a lot of Sagittarius, they think, the whole misconception with Jupiter in your sign is, oh my God, you have Jupiter in your sign, you're lucky. Okay, you could be lucky, but if you don't know how to use your luck, then it's even worse than having no luck because you don't know how to use it. Okay. It's like if I have a car, but I don't have a map. You need to have a map in order to get the treasure. If you don't have a map to get the treasure, then how are you supposed to find the treasure if you don't have a map? But you have a car and you can get to the treasure, but you don't know where you're going. Okay. So just keep that in mind, Sagittarius, that you have all these things available to you, but you have to be able to do the right things, make the right moves in order to manifest that. So what I want to do is I want to pull a couple of cards for you, Sagittarius, to give you a better idea of what to expect in March. So I'm going to pull out 4 cards. What can we expect for the sign of Sagittarius in the month of March 2019 for Sun, Moon, and Rising Sagittarius? What can we expect? 4 cards for the month of March. The month of March. And I'm going to pull an overall energy as well for Sagittarius. Okay. So the first card that you got, Sagittarius, dun, 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 10 of Fire. Okay. Woo. Fire. I had to fan myself a little bit just to cool myself down from this. Okay. So here I see 10 of Fire. It says, and here's the picture. I don't know what this is. It kind of looks like, it looks like a fire, really. And you're a fire sign, so this makes sense. Okay, let me read what the message is, because there's a message at the bottom. It says, too much work. Accept help from others. Life is out of balance. What did I tell you, Sagittarius? Stress-related health concerns. Okay. So this is what I was talking about, Sagittarius. I'm talking about how Uranus is going to be moving into your 6th house, which deals with health. Okay, so you need to focus on your health. That's the first thing. Okay, the second thing is you're working. It says you're working too much. The first week of March, you're working way too much. You need to have a balance. And that's what it says here. Accept help from others. That's why I said it's so important, okay, that you communicate with your partner. Your partner is there to help you. Let them help you. Stop trying to do everything on your own, okay? Give your partner the communication that they need so they can help you. Tell your partner how you feel. It says life is out of balance. This is why the full moon in Libra is going to happen, because it's going to balance you out, okay? So prepare for that. Okay, so I'm going to read the message again because I think this is a very important message for a lot of Sagittarius. First week of March 2019. This is what we're talking about. Too much work. Okay. Balance. You need balance. Accept help from others. Life is out of balance. Stress-related health concerns. Okay. I'm going to pull another card. Can we pull another card just to verify this 10 of fire for Sagittarius, the first month? Let's just get a better idea of what's going on here. And, we want some clarity here on this 10 of fire for Sagittarius for the month of March, first week in March. Okay. This is a big message for you guys, okay? This, like I'm telling you, I'm driving this home. I want to be honest with you because my channel is all about honesty. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys like all the other astrologers online. But it's the 4 of water. Okay, and it says missing an opportunity, discontentment, boredom. Open your eyes to the new possibilities. Okay, so a lot of you, like I said, I would say about 90% of you, and that's a lot of you, are missing opportunities. And listen to me so carefully, okay, with your ears. Open them wide. Really, there's so much opportunity for Sagittarius. It's sitting there right in front of your face. The key is that a lot of you try to be strong on your own. And Sagittarius is connected to Gemini, and Gemini is an air sign, okay? And it's so important that you open yourself up to people by communicating and letting people know how you feel, like the truth, not just putting on this false mask, okay? And this is why it says there's a potential to lose and miss opportunities and have boredom and not looking and opening your eyes to the new possibilities. So I'm going to pull another card. Okay. I'm going to pull another card for Sagittarius. Can you please, let's get an idea of what this 4 of water means, a missed opportunity. Can you give us another card just to clarify this information? Okay. Perfect. This reiterates what I've been saying, so it makes sense. Okay, Knight of Water. Emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, contemplative. So a lot of you are dealing with, like I said, a relationship that can really help you accomplish your goals and what you want to do. I'm going to read to you what this card says because I think it's going to reiterate what I've been telling you. Falling in love or a wedding proposal. The need to balance emotions and an invitation to a social event. So some of you are emotional about a situation that really you have control over. But like I said, communication in love, falling in love. Some of you are falling in love and your partner wants to help you, okay? Even if you're single, there's an opportunity to meet new people because you're going to be having Mars in your 7th house, okay? So partnerships are very important for Sagittarius. It's difficult for somebody to be successful by themselves. Do you understand, Sagittarius? It's difficult for somebody to be successful by themselves. You need somebody else to help you be successful, okay? I don't care what anybody says. Nobody is self-made, okay? People need other people to be successful. And this is what the cards are saying for the first week. Stop trying to do everything on your own. Open yourself up, feel a little bit vulnerable with your partner. Show them that you care. Show them that you have love, okay? Because that's what they want from you, okay, Sagittarius? This is what they want. 8 of Earth is for the 2nd week. and you have it's a man reading books. So some of you need to start researching what what you need to do to get to where you want to get to. A lot of you have this vision in your mind. I want to be here. I want to do this. I want to live here. Maybe you want to live in a certain place, but you have to, you have to work hard to get there. Or maybe you guys want a certain job, but you have to work. Or maybe you want to be better at something. You have to work and study. Okay. It's time to study. The luck is there for you, but you need to study. Okay. And it says skilled work is rewarded. Somebody who doesn't study is not going to pass the test. So I'm challenging you, Sagittarius, to study so that you can get the reward that you want. Learn all there is to know about a topic. Learn all there is to know about a topic. Going back to school. Some of you are going back to school. Some of you are needing to study what you want to get what you want. A lot of you have this ambition to be something or do something, and you need to really study and be like this man, this little boy here. In the bush. He's in the bush and he's reading his books and he's sitting there and he's being contemplative. Okay, so you could see here that he's being contemplative in his study with those books. You see those books? Skilled work is rewarded. That's what it says here. Skilled work is rewarded. So are you studying for what you want, or are you just kind of sitting back and thinking, oh, I'm going to sit back and maybe it's going to happen for me? Nope. You need to go out there and you need to get it, okay? That's for the second week, Sagittarius. We're talking about the third week now, which is there is a full moon in Libra. And as you can see, this is a beautiful card. You guys got, it's 6 of Earth and you have the scale. This reminds me of Libra, okay? Because you got the scale here. You got the 2 scales here. And this is what Libra is. Libra is all about balance. So there's a need to balance something. And I'm going to tell you what that is right now. It says gifts of money, time and effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan, or paying off debts. So some of you are going to be given the opportunity that you want in the third week of March by hard work and balance, by balancing out the energies, balancing out your work life with your family life, your love life with yourself, giving and taking, receiving and giving. Okay, so there needs to be a balance in the third week. Okay, and through the balance, by having a balance, Sagittarius, you will receive the gifts that you deserve through the balance that you receive with this full moon. Okay, and a lot of the cards that I've been pulling for most signs have either had a moon in the background or they've had some balance, like the scales here, because Libra is going to be in a full moon. So this signals to me balance between yourself and your relationships, your work environment and your home life. Okay, communication and non-communication. You need to be able to balance and understand what balance means. Okay, this is the vibe I get for the third week. For the fourth week, we have 8 of Fire. And it says events moving at a fast pace, delays are over, many things happening at once. So after Mercury retrograde is finally over, you're going to feel like you're pushing forward, okay? And you're pushing forward in the 7th house, okay? Events of moving at a fast pace, delays are over, many things are happening at once, okay? So that's a very beautiful card. So prepare for that. At the end of the month, there is going to be rapid movement. You might feel in the middle of March that things are slowing down, but I feel like they are going to be moving up and moving faster for you at the end of the month, okay? Now, overall card for you, Sagittarius, is the Queen of Earth. I haven't seen this card yet. It says thoughtful, creative, warm, and sensible. And you have here a woman with a huge cauldron of, like, it looks like it's coins. Like you just got coins going everywhere. Very interesting, okay? It says make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So like I've been saying to you for the longest time, Sagittarius, you need to make time for the person you love. If you're not making time for them, make time for them. And if you don't have someone special in your life, make time for yourself, okay? Make time for those around you, even if it's family members, okay? And that's the overall energy for the month of March. So yeah, Sagittarius, a lot of developments are going to be happening in March. Like I said, if you haven't watched my video on Mercury retrograde, please click the link below so you can learn more about that and be prepared for that. Thank you for tuning in. If you like this video and you like more videos like this, please like and subscribe to my channel. It helps me connect with you more so I can get a better understanding of how the reading went. Okay, so feel free to stay tuned to my channel. I do a lot of astrology, I do a lot of self-development, and I'm going to be having constant content coming out. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I wish you guys all the best in March 2019. Okay, bye.